New NCERT English book Poorvi, The Fables and Folktales, Part 2, The Raven and the Fox. Let us do these activities before we read. We know that frogs croak. Did you know that ravens also croak? Yes. Which animal is shown to be cunning in stories? Circle the correct answer. The fox is shown to be cunning in the stories. Let us read. Mr. Raven was perched upon a limb, and Reynard the fox looked at him. Mr. Raven, he was sitting on the branch of a tree, and Reynard the fox, the name of the fox is Reynard, he was looking at him. For the raven held in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. For the raven held in his great big beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. The raven was holding a small piece of food in his beak, and the fox would go far to seek means the fox would have to hunt for his food to have the food. Said the fox in admiring tones, Mr. Ward, Sir Raven, you are a handsome bird. He was in the fox in the respective tone said to the raven that he is a very handsome bird. He was praising him. Such feathers, if you would only sing, the birds of these woods only call you king. He was praising him to sing that so that the food would fall down and he would take the food. He was telling that his feathers are, he has such a good feathers. If he would only sing, that the birds in this forest would call him the king. The raven, who did not see the joke, forgot that his voice was just a croak. The raven did not understand the joke which the Reynard the fox was doing with him. Forget that his voice was just a croak. He forget that his voice was very hard, and it was not good to hear. He opened his beak in his foolish pride, and down fell the morsel the fox had eyed. He opened his beak in his he was feeling proud when the fox praises him. He opened his beak to sing, and the morsel, the food from his beak fell down, which the fox was eyeing for some time. And the food fall down. The fox had taken the food. Ha ha, laughed the fox, and now you know. Ignore sweet words that make you glow. He was laughing. The fox was laughing at him, and he told him, you should ignore the sweet words which make you pride, which make you happy. Pride, my friend, is rather unwise. I am sure this teaching is quite a surprise. He was also telling him that feeling pride is not a wise thing, and this teaching which he taught him was quite a surprise for the raven, and he has learned a lesson from him. And this poem is written by Jean de La Fontaine. The author of this poem is Jean de La Fontaine. Now let us discuss. Fill in the blanks by choosing the correct option. Stanza 1. 1. Mr. Raven is a bird. The name of the fox is Reynard. Number 3. Mr. Raven had a piece of food in his beak. Stanza 2. The fox calls the raven a good-looking bird. The fox asks the raven to sing. The raven and the fox live in the woods. Stanza 3. The raven forgot that he croaked. The raven opened its beak to sing. The food fell down. Stanza 4. The fox laughed at the raven. It is not wise to be too proud on oneself. The raven learnt a lesson. Now, column A and column B, the meaning. This is the meaning of the words. 1. Perched. Perched is sat on a branch. Morsel, a small piece of food. Seek, to look for something. Pride, feeling that you are better than others. Eyed, looked with interest at something. Limb, branch of a tree. Woods, a smaller area of forest with similar kind of trees. Let us think and reflect. Look at the pictures and number them in the order that they happen in the poem. So I have done this for you. Read the following lines and answer the questions that follow. Such feathers refer to black and dull feathers.